One Ellsworth organization took full advantage of the warm weather today by getting out and cleaning up the Ellsworth Trail. The Ellsworth Moose Lodge says they were able to collect 6 to 7 bags of trash across the almost mile-and-a-half paved trail. Always inviting participation and more members, the Moose Lodge says finding willing helpers has been made easier by creating a volunteer pool with the city of Ellsworth. Emphasizing stewardship, they say volunteering and keeping things clean are just some ways to benefit the community at large.
It seems simple at heart, but taking care of trails and our community just makes us a more vibrant community, and the people that care about these things love getting involved with it. Just didn't have a lot of opportunity.
Wyman adds there will be more cleanups throughout this month and into the spring and summer. Those interested in volunteering can call the Ellsworth Moose Lodge at 207-664-5199.